Positive.
Healthy decisions.
Positive.
Healthy.
Decisions. Positive. Healthy.
Decisions.
Positive.
Healthy.
Decisions.
I was looking for volunteering opportunities that really impacted the community, and I hadn't seen anything like Healthy Teens because there's other clubs that were like, oh yeah, we're gonna do X or Y things to help people, but Healthy Teens really went out there and actually found people and went face to face to have conversations that other people weren't as willing to have.
Healthy Teens is dedicated to empowering youth to make positive, healthy decisions.
We believe that the best form of prevention is education. So our team works very hard to provide youth in our community with the knowledge they need to help them make positive, healthy decisions in their life.
Healthy Teens is a safe haven for these youth during these formative years. We know that teens really want to develop good life skills. They want to set appropriate boundaries. They want good information. We help them develop resilience, and we help them develop life skills so that they can lead positive, healthy lives, not only in adolescence, but also into adulthood.
So welcome everyone. I'm Marianne Legler and the chair of Healthy Teens. Thank you. We'd like to welcome all of you to the Youth Health Awards 2023. This is the 9th event of its kind, hosted by Healthy Teens to promote youth health in our community. Healthy Teens was founded in 2010, and starting in 2013, we began recognizing the people and organizations who have made a dramatic difference in the health and well-being of the youth in our community. Through all of your presence here today, thank you so much for supporting the Healthy Teens mission to empower youth to make positive, healthy decisions, which we know is a shared mission for so many of you. We would like to acknowledge and thank the elected representatives and dignitaries who have taken the time to join us here today. I ask that you hold your applause until the end. First, from the School District of Manatee County, and also school board members, Superintendent of Schools, Cynthia Saunders. I'm going to ask them to stand, but if you would, hold your applause to the end. Richard Tatum, Manatee County School Board member. And I don't know if I've seen Barbara Harvey walk in, retired school board member, and she was also our elected official of the year honoree in 2013. Elected officials also here today, Councilwoman Lisa Gonzalez Moore. She's the representative for Bradenton City Council, Ward 4. And Kennedy B. Legler, the Felony Division Chief of the 12th Judicial Circuit State Attorney's Office and elected chair of the Sarasota Charter Review Board. Others, Narisha Harvey, board member for Manatee Community Foundation, and the Honorable Retired Judge, Karamu Hill Harvey. So if you could join me in just giving all of these people a round of applause. I would like to also acknowledge winners from previous awards that Healthy Teens have had that are with us this evening. The Boys and Girls Club of Manatee County, if you would all just stand, and once again, if everyone would hold their applause to the end, were the 2022 Youth Empowerment Award winners. Drug Free Manatee was the 2017 Nonprofit of the Year. Family Resources was the 2016 Nonprofit of the Year. Centerstone of Florida was the 2015 Nonprofit of the Year. Florida Department of Health in Manatee County was the 2013 Nonprofit of the Year. And last but not least, Emma Batar was the 2021 both the Young Spirit of Philanthropy Award winner as well as the Youth Healthcare Champion of the Year in 2021. So let's give them all a round of applause. At this time, it's my pleasure and honor to introduce our Master of Ceremonies for this evening's program, who's pacing over here on the side, our Executive Director, Mr. Jonathan Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, would you join me in giving a warm welcome to Jonathan?
I feel like this is going to happen a lot tonight, moving the microphone around. Not sure why. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a real honor to welcome you, not only to Manatee Technical College for the Youth Health Awards, but also to the beginning of Florida summer, apparently. Outside suddenly just got a bit hotter. Something's changed, and I'm sure some of you are going to enjoy that, and some of you are not looking forward to the next 5 months. So it's just wonderful to be here, and really we're here to make a statement about the importance of our youth, their health, and their future success. Before we continue with the program, I want to say a very special thank you to the sponsors of this event, and also some of our annual sponsors as well. So first we have, and I'm going to name them all, and then we can give them a round of applause. You don't have to stand this time, you'll be glad to know. Legler, Murphy and Battaglia Attorneys, presenting sponsor of the Youth Health Awards. Students Working Against Tobacco Manatee, our catering sponsor. Early Learning Coalition of Manatee County, our program sponsor. And then our 2023 mentor level sponsors, Hope Family Services and Suncoast Behavioural Health Centre. And then finally, for our table sponsors for tonight's event, whose names are going to be on the screen now. Let's give a round of applause to all of our sponsors tonight. So the purpose of being together, we as Healthy Teens choose to host the Youth Health Awards for a few really important reasons. Firstly, it's to celebrate the leaders and organizations in our community whose hard work and generosity make such a positive difference in the health and well-being of our local youth. Secondly, to recognize Healthy Teens' newest cohort of teen health educators who have completed a rigorous training period and have already been serving youth in our community for the past few months. They will receive some graduation certificates tonight. Thirdly, to say thank you to our graduating senior group, incredible group for their hard work, their dedication to the mission of Healthy Teens, serving alongside us for the past few years. They will receive a certificate of appreciation for hundreds of hours of volunteering that they have collectively given during their time with us in school. And finally, we want to show you how you can continue to empower youth to make positive, healthy decisions for their success and well-being through supporting the mission of Healthy Teens tonight. Now, at the last year's event, I got a really good piece of feedback, which was, Jonathan, we love your accent, but we'd like to hear less of it, and we want to hear more of the teens. So we obliged. So this evening is going to be a bit of a teen takeover, and we want them to speak on behalf of our community and also Healthy Teens as an organisation. So we want to make the main thing, okay, and that's our youth. So tonight you're going to hear and see from a number of the teen health educators who volunteer their time in the community through Healthy Teens. You'll hear more about the programme, Teen Health Educators, later on, but for now, I want to invite Carlos Rodriguez Mendez and Marcella Himes to introduce themselves to you and tell you a bit more about why the subject of youth health is so important. So let's welcome Marcella and Carlos now.
Okay. Why is youth health so important? Good evening, everyone. My name is Marcella Himes. I'm a sophomore at Lakewood Ranch High School. I joined Healthy Teens as a teen health educator in the fall of 2021. Carlos and I want to tell you why the health of young people like us really matters, and why it's important to celebrate all that is being done to protect and empower youth to make positive and healthy decisions for themselves. It is said that the development that takes place in a teenager's brain and body is perhaps as an important stage of human development as any other. During this stage of life, the brain is continuing to learn while simultaneously creating meaning, order, and purpose. It is learning quickly how to understand and respond to experiences and situations in the most effective ways. and it is incredibly susceptible to changes and influences that affect how it sees the world. That's why addictive substances like nicotine, marijuana, and prescription painkillers can have disproportionately large impact on teenagers. Flooding a young body and brain with highly addictive substances dramatically affects brain chemistry, memory, and mood in the short term, academic grades and social development in the medium term, and critical life outcomes in the long term without intervention or support. It is also why we need to support the mental health of youth in more effective ways. Crisis intervention is incredibly important, and alongside it, we need to find new ways to normalize conversations around mental health and to encourage our peers to seek support early and not be ashamed. To see mental health challenges as something common to us all through the ups and downs of life and not to let them overwhelm us. There are many other issues that remain critical ones for facing our youth. This is a critical point in our development, and the risks and challenges surrounding us are significant and difficult to navigate. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Carlos Rodriguez, and I am a junior at the State College of Florida Collegiate School. I joined Healthy Teens as a teen health educator in the fall of 2022. Now, what Marcella has shared with us is absolutely true, but it is not the whole story. We know that with the right training and support, teenagers can be highly impactful role models and communicators as peer educators and mentors. They are naturally able to have a positive impact if given the right information, equipped with the necessary skills, and provided with the opportunity to connect with their peers and promote real positive behavior change and decision making. We know this because we are proof of it. The Teen Health Educator Program is an example of what can be achieved when the youth are given the opportunity to learn from each other in a safe space. Most of our peers don't want to make decisions that will negatively affect their well-being and future chances of success. Most of the time, they are simply unaware of the true impacts of what they're doing to themselves, or believe that they cannot get the same perceived benefits from alternative, healthier options. That is why Healthy Teens exists and why we are all here tonight. Healthy Teens has been part of creating meaningful, verifiable change of local youth. We have seen teen pregnancy rates drop through targeted intervention. We have seen countless young people make decisions that will affect them for the rest of their lives. Decisions like knowing if it's okay to say no to unwanted pressure, to engage in risky behaviors, knowing that they are worth of dignity, honor, and respect. Even for some, knowing that it is worth living still, and that suicide is not the answer to their current distress and difficulties. That's right. Teen health educators have made direct interventions in the lives of young people actively considering whether to take their lives, and have helped them find the support they needed to carry on. That is why, I just would like to thank you all for being here tonight. We are here to make a public statement that the physical, mental, and emotional aspect, that the physical and mental and emotional health of our youth, the leaders of our future, is far important to turn a blind eye to. And we are also here to say that people like Marcella and I have a fundamental and critical role in bringing about a change in our own community. Thank you.
Okay. And that's why you don't want to hear from me tonight, okay? Right? So, having heard why the health of youth matters so much, we would like to now recognize the 2023 Youth Health Awards honorees. These individuals and organizations are making significant efforts through their work and generosity in our community to promote, protect, and empower youth in their health and well-being. We are thrilled to honor them tonight. In addition to our 3 honorees, we intend to recognize within each category a wider group of individuals and organizations who have shown similar levels of passion, hard work, and generosity towards youth health outcomes in our community. These are our youth empowerment heroes. After each award, we'll be putting a list of names and organizations on the screen. If your name or organization is on there, please would you stand briefly to receive a round of applause together. We also have a certificate of appreciation for you to collect at the end of the event, so please stop by the checkout desk. And if you are on that list, you hopefully should have heard from me, so it won't be a surprise. Okay, let's get on with the awards. I'd like to invite teen health educator Hannah Reyes-Ordaz to present this year's Business of the Year Award. Let's welcome Hannah.
Hello, my name is Hannah Reyes, and I am a junior at the State College of Florida Collegiate School. I joined the Teen Health Educator program in fall of 2022. This organization is a group of licensed school psychologists, clinical social workers, and mental health clinicians who provide therapeutic support to middle and high school students using a secure virtual environment. The core values are heart-centered connectiveness, empowered trust in relationships, and excellence through integrity and creativity through curiosity. This organization is highly respected in the Manatee and Sarasota communities. Their dedication to the well-being of local youth is outstanding, demonstrated through their care, thoughtfulness, and high-quality therapeutic services. They are the go-to agency for many organizations and nonprofits, including Healthy Teens. They partner with Florida schools to provide mental health support to middle and high school students in need of therapeutic intervention. They work with children, teens, and young adults, providing a safe space to explore mental health challenges they are facing. Over the past 2 years, they have helped Healthy Teens by training our teen health educators to understand what mental health is and isn't, how to have a caring and wise conversation with those around us about this topic, and why it is important to help those who are struggling to seek professional support when needed. They have also provided us with direct care as well through mental health workshops and discussion groups. On behalf of Healthy Teens and our shared community, I am very pleased to present the 2023 Business of the Year Award to Telemed Therapy.
All right, thank you very much. I'm accepting this award on behalf of our lead, Dr. Stacey Herrera, which is why I came here in this Florida summer tuxedo. Fully black tie for the occasion. Thank you, Hannah. I mean, it's the work of you teens that makes this what it is, and our opportunity to partner with you makes the difference. And thank you, Healthy Teens, for this award and our ongoing partnership to respond to the increasingly visible need for mental health support among our youth. Many call what our kids are facing a crisis, and it is. A crisis is defined as a time of intense difficulty, trouble, or danger. But a crisis is also a time when a difficult or important decision must be made. The turning point when an important change takes place. We are at a crisis, a turning point, where we decide whether to look away from what we see is happening or to lean in and use what we've learned to scaffold this amazing generation to thrive under these challenging, novel, and character-defining circumstances. Telemed is committed to partnering with schools and youth-centered nonprofits to provide focused mental health prevention and intervention services. We know we can't do this alone, and we're honored to collaborate with organizations like Healthy Teens to stand with our youth as they navigate deep and uncharted waters. If I can share one thing with you that we've learned working in this profession with these amazing young people, it would be to ask. Ask how they're doing. Ask how they're managing stress, expectations, relationships, the news, how they're feeling day to day, what they need. And once you ask, to step back and listen, to make space. My mom always said that at the end of the day, all it really takes is one supportive, charismatic adult to change the course of a kid or an adolescent's life. So I want to thank you all for being those people and seeing this crisis, for leaning into it and turning it into the change towards health and towards growth. Thank you very much, and thank you, Healthy Teens.
Okay. Just going to leave the microphone there, and the sound guys at the back will do their magic. We are also honored to recognize the following businesses in the same category as community heroes. If your organization is named on the screen, would you please stand briefly so we can applaud your generosity to promote, protect, and empower youth and their health and well-being? If your organization's on the screen right now, would you stand up for a moment so we can recognize you? There we go. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Kimara Wilson, and I'm a sophomore at Manatee High School, and it is my pleasure to present our next award, the Youth Empowerment Award in the organization category. This organization works to protect the community from the devastation that substance abuse can cause. Their mission is to create a community where substance abuse doesn't exist and the health, safety, and wellness of all citizens is a priority. This organization creates a community where this organization creates a community from partnerships to implement the universal abuse prevention strategies. This organization creates a community partnership to implement universal substance abuse prevention strategies to promote the health and safety of individuals across the lifespan, especially among teens. Their youth coalition provides teens with opportunities to learn, grow, and serve their community through service projects, providing pro-health and anti-substance abuse messages in a variety of settings, and being role models for fellow students. This organization responds to the needs of its community. When the local high school approached them desperate for mental health resources for teens that was not yet in a crisis, but still struggling, this organization responded by creating a community-based partnership, including Healthy Teens and our previous award winner, Telement Therapy, to provide timely mental health education and therapeutic support. Project Renew, which stands for Reducing Negativity, Elevating Wellness, is in its pilot phase thanks to the leadership of this organization. On behalf of Healthy Teens and our shared community, I am proud to present the 2023 Youth Empowerment Award in the organization category to North River Prevention Partners.
Thank you. And that is really a mouthful, our mission really is. And I'm so glad I prepared something to say after what Ethan said. It won't be nearly as eloquent, but I'll try. Congratulations to the graduating Healthy Teens, teen health educators, and the new group. You guys are just going to make an amazing impact on this community like always, and I'm very, very proud of all of you. The work you do is important and it changes lives. I humbly and with deep appreciation accept this on behalf of NRPP's hardworking staff, Maria and Rose, and our caring board of trustees, represented tonight by Michelle Tourget. Thank you for coming. I've lived in Manatee County almost all of my life since 1981, and I've seen a lot of change in this community. Some good, some bad, but one of the most amazing and enduring things about Manatee County is our ability to collaborate and partner with each other across systems and between agencies and organizations. I have done this work long enough to know that this is extraordinary. This does not exist everywhere. I feel blessed to be a part of it. This culture of partnership is reflected in our coalition's name and realized in our partnership with Healthy Teens and Telement Therapy. We've been working closely together to develop an innovative new youth mental health program, Project Renew, reducing negativity, elevating wellness, to improve mental health outcomes for local teens, reduce stigma, and prevent them experiencing a mental health crisis. With the generous grant from the Bishop Parker Foundation, we have been able to implement Renew and are currently in the pilot phase. Palmetto High School will be doing our second cohort this summer with Kelly Brown Center and Anna Gale Resource Center, and then we will be completing our pilot at Palmetto High School again this fall. Impactful work like this is never done in silos, and it's beyond the purview of any one organization or agency, and it's with a full heart that I stand and I accept this on behalf of my organization. Thank you.
So I like to fess up when I make a mistake. I got so excited about carrying on with the awards that we forgot to present Ethan with the award. So Ethan, after the event, come on down with Hannah. We'll do a photo. We'll have verifiable proof that you won the award, okay? All right, thank you. Okay, my notes are all over the place. So, we are also honored to recognize the following organizations in this category. If your organization is named on the screen, please stand briefly, I promise, so we can applaud your efforts to promote, protect, and empower youth and their health and well-being. Let's go.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bronson Imsall, and I am a senior, soon-to-be graduate of Manatee School for the Arts. I'll be studying psychology in the fall at Florida State University, and it is my pleasure tonight to announce the Youth Empowerment Award in the individual category. This individual is a psychologist with expertise in mental health, trauma-informed approaches, and systems change. She worked for 2 decades in senior administrative positions in state mental health departments in Vermont, New York, and Maine, and served as senior advisor to the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration on the development of their trauma portfolio. She was a 2009 fellow in the Women, Religion, and Globalization program at Yale University. This individual puts the health and well-being of our community central to everything she does. She currently chairs the Sarasota County Behavioral Health Advisory Council, advising county commissioners on how to best use public funding, specifically earmarked for improving mental health services. She was a founding member of and now directs Sarasota Strong, a local trauma-informed community initiative. In 2021, Healthy Teens partnered with this individual and Sarasota Strong, creating a new initiative to provide teen health educators from Healthy Teens with an opportunity to learn about trauma and toxic stress, its effects on our bodies and communities, and how we can build resilience and create healing for ourselves and others. The Teen Trauma Leadership Corps is now in its 3rd year and has trained a total of 30 teen health educators and young adult leaders in these critical topics. Healthy Teens now offers the TLC curriculum, and as is known, all the community partners that we work with, and it usually proves to be our most popular topic. All this would not be possible without the vision, leadership, guidance, and stewardship of the individual we are honoring tonight. On behalf of Healthy Teens, and our shared community, I am very pleased to present the 2023 Youth Empowerment Award in the individual category to Dr. Andy Blanche.
Thank you so much, Bronson. Can I have a hug? Thank you. That was a great introduction. Thank you. I have to get out from behind that podium. It's too tall. I didn't prepare any remarks, but I can never pass up an opportunity to say a few words. The first thing I want to say, it's kind of ironic that I'm getting the award in the individual category, because I'm known as a person who can't do anything by myself. I mean, nothing. So I really want to say, first of all, I'm deeply moved and humbled by receiving this award, and it really is a reflection of the work of literally hundreds of people in Sarasota and Manatee County. Sarasota Strong, or SRQ Strong, is not an organization per se. It's more like a social movement, a movement to help everybody who lives in our communities understand the impact of trauma, recognize it when they see it, and know how to respond. So we're trying to put tools in your hands. So I do want to accept this award on behalf of everybody who works with Sarasota Strong. And in particular, I really want to take just a minute to say a particular thank you and accept this award in honor of all of the trauma survivors out there, many of whom are in this room, particularly survivors of violence and abuse, who have had the courage, and it takes enormous courage, to stand up and tell their story and share their journey to recovery. And it is the one thing that helps us understand and creates hope for the future. And there are people in this room who have done that and continue to do that, people in this community, and as we've seen over the past few days, people on a national scale who are showing the courage to do exactly that, to speak truth to power and to reclaim their own power and recovery. So the only other thing I want to say, as Bronson mentioned, we have had the amazing honor of partnering with Healthy Teens for the past 3 years on their Trauma Leadership Corps. And I have to tell you, I have been in this field for 50 years, okay? I know I look way too young for that. But it's been 50 years since I started in this field. And in that 50 years, I've never partnered with a better organization. An organization that gives me hope for the future, both with their administration and their program staff, who are extraordinary, and also with the teens, of course. I mean, this is an organization that I've watched put power over and over and over again in the hands of the kids, and give them every opportunity to learn and grow and take their own strength and use it in the community. It's also an organization that has, in every way that I've seen them operate, they have moved away from the forms of bureaucracy and white supremacy that have held us back as a field. They really are forging new grounds in how they're doing work, and it has just been an honor and a privilege to work with them. So I do want to say thank you to my fellow SRQ Strong folks who are here in the audience today, Annalise Adams, who's our administrative director, and Helen Neal, who is our trauma healing coordinator. And mostly I want to say thanks to Healthy Teens and to all the trauma survivors that are here. So thank you.
Can I have
this way for a photograph. There we go. I'm going to hold the mic. That sounds much better for me. Thank you, Dr. Blanche. I will pass your check for those kind words later. You can't pay people to say these things about you. Honestly, actually, just one thing. Dr. Blanche is one of those people who, as she tries to push the attention away from herself during being recognized, and so we just want to put it back on her and say she's an incredible woman, individual in our community, and that's why we chose her for the individual category. It's really important that we recognize individual people. Right. Okay, let's get back on track. There is too much paper on this. Far too much. So, before we move on with the awards, we do want to make sure we recognize some more individuals, youth empowerment heroes in our community. So just very briefly, would you stand if your name is on the screen so we can applaud your efforts to protect, promote, and empower youth in their health and well-being? Please stand. Okay, so thank you all again to all of our honorees and those we've recognized tonight. We are so appreciative of what they do, as well as our past recipients and all of our community members who support efforts to keep our youth healthy, safe, and working towards their goals of being successful members of our community. So could we just give a last round of applause to all of our award winners tonight? So we're going to move on now, and we're going to move on to a part of the agenda, partnering in the community. See, working in partnership with community organizations is at the heart of not only the work of Healthy Teens, but it's also at the heart of any lasting and sustainable work for the health and well-being of our community. We can't do this alone. We are proud to work so closely with such an amazing array of like-minded partners. Tonight, you're going to hear about one of those partnerships. Students Working Against Tobacco Manatee is a youth initiative of the Florida Department of Health and their Tobacco-Free Florida program. SWAT, as it's more commonly known, you may pronounce that differently, I've learned, creates high school and middle school clubs around both Manatee and Sarasota County. Healthy Teens has been operating a Manatee-based SWAT club through our Teen Health Educator program for 2 years now. So I'd like to introduce one of our SWAT Club members, Janessa Soto, to tell you a little bit more about what they've been up to this year. So would you please welcome Janessa to the stage?
Hi, good evening. My name is Janessa Soto, and I'm a senior at Manatee School for the Arts. I joined Healthy Teens in the fall of 2022. This past year, myself and 7 other teen health educators participated in the Healthy Teens SWAT Club. Our SWAT Club has had 10 virtual meetings where we learned about the evolution of e-cigarettes, the chemicals found in those products, the financial and personal costs of vaping, and the effects of vaping and tobacco on our mental health and environment. We also had the privilege of having Joan Dixon from AHEC present to our club on the marketing tactics that Big Tobacco uses to target teens. I am proud to say our SWAT club has been very busy putting our knowledge into action. For example, we used our social media platforms to raise awareness on the dangers of vaping. We created a virtual campaign to expose the truth about e-cigs during Not a Lab Rat Day. We presented on vaping at various partnering locations, and we interviewed teens with vaping experience to learn how it impacted them and their lives. To end the year, we wrote letters to our schools to try and educate and persuade them to turn to vaping educational programs instead of suspension and expulsions as a consequence for tobacco possession. Working with this group has been an honor, and this has been a wonderful opportunity to educate and inform the community on the dangers of tobacco in its many forms. We couldn't have done it without Healthy Teens. It is now my pleasure to introduce you Dr. Edwin Hernandez from the Florida Department of Health in Manatee County to provide his perspective on the community partnership between the organization he helps to lead and Healthy Teens. Thank you.
Good evening. I needed some help to carry this heavy award. That's why Hannah is helping me here tonight. For many years, we have partnered with Healthy Teens, and it's been one of my greatest experiences in my 22 years at the Department of Health. I believe from my early beginnings working with Mary Ann, I joined a group of individuals that wanted really to make a difference in our community. They welcomed me to the meeting, to the sessions, and they even gave me a new name, Dr. Dude. So I think, when we look through so many years, so many awards given, so many graduation classes, I think this group, amazing group of individuals, echo the words of Gandhi, be the change that you want to see. And they are definitely committed to do that change in our society. In behalf of the Florida Department of Health, it is my honor to present the Community Award, Outreach Award to the SWAT team.
So let's flip over. So they're all looking a bit surprised because we didn't tell them that they were winning this award tonight. But we wanted to honor them. Yeah, you guys can go down. We're going to do a formal photo down there. Thank you so much, Dr. Hernandez. We didn't tell them about that award. We like to have a surprise in every event. And really, I don't know if you spotted on the slide, there's a fake computer with like a Zoom screenshot. All of the work they did was done through meeting virtually. Okay, and it's something we make an assumption sometimes that everything that we do has to be in person, and I'm definitely a fan of in person. This event would not work on Zoom. We could try it, but sometimes virtual does work, and sometimes bringing together youth from across a county can work through virtual. You can just see what they've achieved this year and how they brought together a movement in their community to say something about tobacco and nicotine and how important it is to tackle that issue. So I just want to put that out there. The virtual sometimes works, even if you've got Zoom fatigue from other things. Okay. And again, so much paper. Okay, so I'm going to hand us over to our next speaker, Chloe, who's going to introduce the Teen Health Educator Program. Let's welcome Chloe.
Good evening. My name is Chloe. I'm a sophomore at Southeast High School. I joined the Teen Health Educator Program in the fall of 2022. And Amy and I are going to give you an introduction to the Teen Health Educator Program and healthy teen work in the community before our graduation ceremony. In 2013, thanks to a seed grant provided by the late Dr. Marilyn Steele, Healthy Teens was able to create the Teen Health Education Program. The goal was to utilize the power of positive peer influence to reduce the prevalence of risky behavior taken by teens and encourage positive alternatives. Becoming a teen health educator is not for those looking for an easy experience. After completing a rigorous application and interviewing process, students like me undergo 6 weeks of extensive training right here at Manatee Technical College. We receive up-to-date and factual information about the issues facing our own age group and practice how to effectively communicate and facilitate conversations with our peers on this topic. This training is provided by local and even national speakers. Many of the organizations who have trained us are here tonight, and we want to thank you for investing in us with your time and passion. We all come from different backgrounds, and we're proud of the diverse group that have come together to make a difference. At the beginning of training, most of us were not confident that we would become great effective peer educators. Together, we have grown in confidence through the training and spirit that being a teen health educator program provides. Then, we applied our new skills and knowledge to schools and community partner sites to educate our peers about teen health issues, such as mental health, bullying, substance abuse prevention, trauma, healthy relationships, sexual health, and teen pregnancy prevention, and many more. Our goal as teen health educators is to help our peers make real positive decisions, changing their behaviors to help themselves create more successful futures. The information we provide is fact-based in a setting that is safe and open, where no question is too stupid and everybody is heard and respected. We are there as role models, but also as peers, learning together and growing as a result. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amy Kwachamoa, and I am a junior at the Out of Door Academy. I joined the Teen Health Educator program at the same time as Chloe in the fall of last year. The Teen Health Educator program continues to grow in our community. Only a couple of years ago, we were predominantly a summer volunteer program. Now, we provide after-school activities with local community partners 3 to 4 days a week throughout the school year, in addition to our ever-expanding summer schedule of programs and events. In 2022 alone, we dedicated ourselves to over 2,100 volunteer hours, served at 240 events and presentations, and have reached hundreds of youth on a variety of critical health topics. We are all so proud of what we have achieved, though we would like to recognize specific teen health educators that have been honored through prestigious community awards in the past year. These awards recognize the impact that the program has had on their lives, and through their dedication to the program, the impact that they've also had on their community. Please, would you stand if your name is called? First, we have Dylan Desir, who could not be here today as he is currently studying at Stanford University. But he was honored as the 2022 Youth of the Year at the Manatee Chamber of Commerce Healthcare Champions Awards. Dylan also received the 2022 Graduate Achievement Award from the State College of Florida Collegiate School. Next, we have Trinity Dunbar, who a junior at Bayshore High, but she was recognized as the 2022 Youth Prevention Champion by Drug Free Manatee. Trinity was also recognized, round of applause. Trinity was also recognized alongside Abigail Moore as a Youth in Philanthropy finalist by the Association of Fundraising Professionals. Delilah Sanchez, a senior at the State College of Florida Collegiate School, was a finalist in the 2023 Golden Herald Awards. Sophia Cornetti, a senior at St. Stephen's Episcopal School, was a 2023 Golden Herald winner in the journalism category, though it appeared the judges were equally interested in her achievements with healthy teens. Finally, Gabriela Cortez Alban was recently recognized as the 2023 Outstanding Graduate of the Year by the State College of Florida Collegiate School. Healthy Teens as an organization was also honored last year as a nonprofit finalist at the Manatee Chamber of Commerce 2022 Small Business of the Year Awards. It was an honor to be recognized among so many amazing organizations. So much has happened this year already, but the summer has yet to begin. We will be volunteering our time and energy through programs across Manatee and Sarasota County almost every day in June and July, continuing to make a difference in our community. Thank you for being here to support our mission to help teens like us make the informed decisions about our health and well-being. Thank you.
So, now we'd like to transition to the next exciting part of the evening, where we introduce the new class of teen health educators who joined us in the fall of 2022, and here they come. Healthy Teens continues to grow, and this year's group is, for the second year running, officially the biggest ever, with 23 being recognized for their efforts tonight. So, where's Tomasita? There she is. Okay, so team, as we call your name, please step up to receive your certificate, and then head down the steps to get your photo taken with the founder of Healthy Teens, Marianne Legler. I invite you to come down. She's ready. She's ready. And then wait there, and we'll do a group photograph at the end with all of you. So firstly, we can applaud all the way through. This is keep clapping for a while. So firstly, Grace Annis from SCF Collegiate School. We have Giulietta Baquero Batista, Manatee School for the Arts. Chloe Billow, Southeast High. Maria Bravo, SCF Collegiate School. Francisca Cience, SCF Collegiate School. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that one. Arlene Constance, also SCF Collegiate School. I'm get a theme going. Claude Merdecia, SCF Collegiate School. Eve Ferron, SCF Collegiate School. This is alphabetical order. Aliciana Harvey Lopez, Pineview. Zashalyn Herrera, Braden River High School. Miranda Juarez, Manatee High School. Briley Knuckles, SCF Collegiate School. Amy, you're down here, Amy. we're around. Amy Kwake Omoa, Altador Academy. Zena Liu, Pineview. Let's welcome Zena. Here we go. He's been waiting. Amari Lopez, Sarasota Military Academy. Memphis Mitchell, that's right. Manatee School for the Arts. Carlos Rodriguez, SCF Collegiate School. Jocelyn Rodriguez, SCF Collegiate School. Kimari Wilson, Manatee High School. Anthony Longo, Palmetto High School. And I'm going to hold you waiting there for a second, Hannah. We've got a special surprise for our final new teen health educator. We love surprises. I'm not sure if they do, but we do. Hannah is also at SCF Collegiate School, has been a star of our program this year. Hold on a minute. She's trying to get through. No. We're going to show off first, okay? Hannah has volunteered in so many ways, learned so many things, and given herself to this mission with an incredible amount of humility and professionalism. Hannah has been supported by her family, who are here tonight, who have shown up to event after event. Hello, family. They've transported her around the area. One of the barriers to our program is actually transportation in all kinds of different ways. And I'm constantly amazed that teens who can't drive, like, how do they get there? Oh, they've got parents and they've got guardians. And we're going to thank you as well. You have raised an incredible young woman. It's her father who takes the credit for Hannah joining. He found out about us at MTR Health Fair in November 2021, and he waited over 6 months to encourage Hannah to apply for the program, and we're very glad that he did. In just over 6 months on our program, Hannah has already served an incredible 85 hours of her time to be a teen health educator. That's a lot of time. Yes, that's right. So in recognition of this incredible achievement, we're presenting Hannah with a special recognition medal as well as her certificate. Let's welcome Hannah. Okay. So I'm actually going to welcome Anthony back up, and then we'll do the group shot afterwards. Oh, I'm being overruled by my own team. Hannah, go and do the group. We got time? Okay, well, Anthony, off you come. So I'm going to invite Anthony to give us a few words, a few reflections of his time on the Teen Health Educator Program.
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Hello. All right. Hi, my name is Anthony Longo. I'm 16 and I'm a junior at Palmetto High School. I joined Healthy Teens because I heard about it through my sister, who was in the program 2 years ago. And she introduced me to the program and convinced me to apply. At first, I thought it was all about getting your service hours for school. But now, I can tell that it's about much, much more than that. In my time here, I've learned lots about important and sometimes sensitive topics that every teen should know about. Also, I've gained some very valuable public speaking experience. But I think the most valuable thing I've gained from Healthy Teens is not only how it educated me on the topics we cover, but it's taught me how to make an impact on the other people my age. One of the most notable instances of this was when I participated in the Renew program that was happening at my school. It was where we would stay after school and teach some of my peers about things like stress management, goal setting, and the developing teen brain, with help from some other fellow teen health educators. It was very scary at first, but in the end, I loved and enjoyed the opportunity to do a peer-to-peer education program in my own school with students I still see today. From the impact that Healthy Teens has had on me, I really hope that it can expand greatly, reaching schools from all over Florida in the future, including mine, making lots of good presentations and finding many more teen health educators to represent. And I hope moving forward in the program, I can do lots of volunteering and presentations with Healthy Teens this summer, as I have greatly enjoyed the training and meetings. In the end, Healthy Teens is a genuinely inspirational program, and I think that any teen that is interested in their cause should hurry up and apply as soon as possible. Thank you.
Okay. Note to self for next time, don't print so much paper, and I can find where we're going. Okay. So, congratulations to the new class of teen health educators. We look forward to working with them this summer to educate their peers about critical health issues. So they're finally taking their group photo. We're going to turn our attention to the graduating seniors, relative veterans of the program who have been serving their community with energy and enthusiasm while successfully navigating high school. They have given significantly to our program at the same time as achieving their educational goals and setting a great foundation for their future. So, you ready? I'm going to call you up to take your certificate and then head down for a photograph. The first one up is Alanis Acevedo. SCF Collegiate School. Hannah Barano, Lakewood Ranch High School. Constanza Bravo, SCF Collegiate School. Camilo Bravo, SCF Collegiate School. Got some twins in the room. Sophia Crinetti, St. Stephen's Episcopal School. Janessa Soto, Manatee School for the Arts. Hold on a second. So, all of these incredible young people have achieved so much with us. However, we also want to recognize some of our seniors who have truly gone above and beyond during their time with us. They're looking embarrassed. It's all right. It's okay. All of these seniors have volunteered at least 100 hours with us during their high school career. And in recognition of this, we want to present them just with a special medal of achievement in addition to their certificate. Sound okay? You get a medal, okay? All right, so let's go. So first one of these is Grace DeMoncus, Manatee School for the Arts. Bronson Emtsol, Manatee School for the Arts. Abigail Moore, SCF Collegiate School. And Delilah Sanchez, SCF Collegiate School. We also have Chloe Jarvis, who couldn't be with us this evening at the last minute, but she also has done an incredible time with us. Now, Gabby's like, what's going on? And I don't know either, because I can't find my notes. So before I invite up our final graduating senior, Gabby, I just want to tell you a few things about her, okay? Firstly, she has amassed an incredible 243 hours of service with Healthy Teens. This is my script, it's my time. You can speak in a minute. That does not include her time volunteering with and working with many other organizations for the good of our community, graduating high school, working a job, all kinds of things. So she's done an incredible thing. I first met Gabby during my first week on the job. Do you remember this? In May 2021. I visited the work at the Family Resources Youth Shelter in Bradenton, and I watched our young adult leader intern in the room manage a conversation alongside Gabby, who was joining us virtually via a tablet. I couldn't believe that the mature, articulate young woman presenting virtually in this way to a room of strangers was barely 16 years old and was one of our newest members. I knew then we'd found someone very special among an already special group. Last summer, we invited her to intern with Healthy Teens on staff, and she has transformed our work at the Safe Place to Be youth shelter. They loved seeing Gabby each week and were sad when she couldn't make it. Gabby showed a maturity well beyond her years, including when she came alongside a young girl struggling with life, feeling like she had no hope and not seeing a way out. Gabby gave her hope, warmth, encouragement, and kind words, and I'm constantly amazed when teenagers can come alongside young people who are struggling to the point of even suicide ideation and can give them hope. It's pretty incredible. As mentioned earlier, Gabby was named the 2022 Young Spirit of Philanthropy by the Manatee Community Foundation. This led to the opportunity to join the NCF Grants Committee once Gabby, as she told us, worked out what philanthropy meant. And this year she got to close out the 2023 Spirit of Philanthropy event in front of over 500 people. Just last week, Gabby graduated from the State College of Florida Collegiate School, and as we said earlier, was recognized as the Outstanding Graduate of the Year. It has been a real pleasure, Gabby, to watch you grow and develop through our program, and everyone at Healthy Teens is very, very proud of you. We can't wait to see how Gabby's journey develops further, and we know it's been a privilege to be part of it so far. We're so glad to celebrate tonight with her family and friends, who we know are also very proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Gabby as she comes to present some reflections on behalf of the graduating class.
Wow, okay. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. One of the hardest and most important things that I've learned throughout these past 4 years is that we have no control of anything that happens outside of ourselves. I think that everyone in this room can resonate with the fact that life throws us many uncertain outcomes, kind of like a lottery. A lottery. A process or thing whose success is governed by chance. In the lottery of life, 1,000 different components are brought in that can severely skew our outcomes. These factors like peer pressure, mental health complications, dangerous substances, and a series of misinformation puts youth at risk. And during my times at Healthy Teens, I've seen the beauty of our community, but I've also seen some of the most heartbreaking challenges. I've seen hardworking, intelligent students drop out of school because their health is compromised from drug overdoses. I've seen kind young girls contemplating prostitution because they saw it as the only way to escape their abusive family. I've seen young people with such bright futures ahead of them that want to end their life because they feel alone. And all of the people in these situations are not less than any of us in any kind of way, and we are not better than them. Because, part of Healthy Teens' mission statement is we believe that all youth should be empowered for their success and well-being. And all individuals are capable of greatness and success, but we just need someone to positively skew our chances in the lottery, like Healthy Teens did for us. For many of us teen health educators and seniors, this year has been about chasing accolades for our hard work, about getting into college, getting scholarships, getting nominations, awards, and yes, they feel very nice and rewarding. But why do we have the opportunity to get these things? Why do some get unlimited amounts of support, positive outlets, kindness, and guidance to thrive when others don't? And that's why Healthy Teens wants to work together to make this possible and these opportunities possible for all youth. When amazing partners, organizations, and human beings come into the game to change it and improve it, magic happens. Magic happens when partnerships with the Boys and Girls Club provide preventative trainings to equip teams with what they need to know to avoid risk behavior. Magic happens when programs like Renew give students a safe space to become trauma-informed. Magic happens when organizations like Safe Place to Be help teens in some of the most vulnerable parts of their life and offer help starting hopefully a new and positive chapter in their life. When these groups work together, those bright people who had obstacles derailing them from their path receive the tools to move forward and recover. Those young individuals learn that there are outlets other than those of substance abuse and prostitution and dangerous decisions They learn that there's a different way. Humans learn that they are not alone with what they are going through, and that there are ways to get help in realizing that life is worth living. When teens are given a safe space to learn, to make friends, to network, to create meaningful relationship, and given the tools to succeed, magic happens. So ending my year, my senior year, I want to say thank you to Healthy Teens. Thank you for making magic happen in my life. Thank you for all of the lessons. Thank you for all of the memories. Thank you for all of the opportunities. And most importantly, thank you for all of the love that you have given all of us. You guys have helped us all win the lottery, and I know you will continue working towards giving all youth the same chance. Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
You can leave it there. That's okay. There's enough paper on this stage already. You're fine. You can leave that there. This is a bit off script, but something when I hear our teens talking, you realize that they might be maddening sometimes. A few parents in the room of teenagers, but they're also incredible. I think we can often trust them more than we think we can. We can trust them with some pretty incredible things, and Gabby just showed that that is absolutely true. There are two more groups of people I just want to say thank you to and recognize. One of them is if you are a teen health educator in this room and you haven't just come on stage, that's because you're neither new or graduating. So if you're in that group, would you just stand up quickly so we can recognize you? A few. Okay. If you're a parent of one of our teen health educators, I'm not going to ask you to stand. A few looks around the room. But just want to say thank you to you. We recognize that our teens really can't get to any of the opportunities that we give them. They can't serve their community without you, unless you give them the keys to your car, which sometimes happens. That can also be okay. We just want to recognize you. Thank you so much. We don't get a chance to be with you or recognize you or say thank you, so we want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of our parents.
We all tend to receive information and take action on it when we feel a connection and a trust with the person who's sharing that information with us. That's why the Teen Health Educator program is so powerful, because we're providing our young people with other highly trained young people who have empathy and confidence to share really important topics, information that's going to change their lives and help them make those positive decisions that lead to success and well-being for their futures.
I originally heard about Healthy Teens through my sister and my cousin, who were both teen health educators. And after the pandemic, I was really looking for a sense of community, because it was very isolating being alone in that time. And so I came to Healthy Teens to look for a group of people who are like-minded to me, that I could find a community and help serve my own community.
By being a teen health educator, I found myself more willing to stand up for other people in ways that I hadn't before, because I was giving so much new information that I was able to say, okay, well, maybe look at it from this perspective. Maybe this person is going through something really difficult in a way that otherwise, if I hadn't gone through the training, I wouldn't have seen.
Healthy Teens has helped me a lot improving my public speaking, and I have also been able to connect with the community and get informed about topics that I did not know before, like teen pregnancy. I didn't know that was a big issue in our community, and now I can see. And then drug and alcohol abuse, I feel really informed about those topics, which is better for me and the community.
One impact I've seen in the community as a teen health educator is that teens are able to feel more accepting, I guess. They're able to feel that the topics we're talking about is normal and they aren't weird topics or just topics that aren't commonly talked about. We're able to make it feel more normal.
Healthy Teens has helped me be firm in my decision in what I believe in. It has helped me understand addictions, sex health, ways to better my mentality and how I carry myself, as well as in case I was put in a weird position, I'd be able to stand with what I believe in and make the right choices.
It's also helped me in ways like if I want to say no, I shouldn't feel pressured to say yes, but it makes me feel like when I say no, I actually mean it, and it helps me feel more confident to say it.
With Healthy Teens, I've been able to incorporate different healthy habits into my daily life, like limiting my screen time and being able to raise my self-esteem. I've been able to become more educated on issues like mental health. And through Healthy Teens, I've been able to talk to people about serious issues and voice my opinions and learn new perspectives.
The value that we bring is absolutely making sure that we are giving teens a voice and that they are feeling like they're being heard. For the most part, we want to inform them, we want to empower them, and we want to make sure that they have the tools to navigate their future.
Healthy Teens is the action behind change for a brighter future of our youth.
We're just growing every single year, and I love that. I love that teens that are part of a big community who probably don't have that voice get to join this community and be a part of something big.
Yeah, that video was put together by Navy Studios, a friend of ours called Drew Navy. If you're interested, he's an amazing videographer, and I'm sure he could do a great job for you as well. I want to shout out Drew. It was really fun watching the reactions of every teen in the room in that video, because they had no idea they were in that video. So that was quite fun. So you might not know this about me. I'm an ex-government official, but in the UK, so I'm okay. I'm all right. But as an ex-government official, I'm surprisingly allergic to acronyms. Don't like them. Government seems to love acronyms. I don't really like them at all. But there's one exception I make, and that's for THE, which stands for, anyone know? There we go, someone's listening. It's partly because the funny grammatical conversations that happen when hearing others ask about the program. That's quite fun. So all of our teen health educators, they've taken on a challenge of being change makers and leaders, serving their peers with such courage, bravery, and dedication. It takes a lot to stand in front of a room full of homeless youth, or in a difficult situation, or 30 teenagers you don't know at the Boys and Girls Club or local youth shelter. As a play on words, tonight we want to invite you to take the challenge. The reasoning is simple. It's about standing alongside these incredible young people and seeking to continue the impact that they are achieving, and those who come after them. Healthy Teens dedicates a lot of staff time and resources to recruit, train, and mentor our teen health educators, alongside all of the other costs it takes to run a high-quality program. And like every 501c3, we rely on the generosity of our supporters to continue to achieve the impact that we hope we have demonstrated tonight. You'll be pleased to know there are no paddles on your tables. That's not how we do things. But we do want to give you an opportunity to respond to what you've heard tonight and to consider supporting the work of Healthy Teens. You can take the challenge in one of two ways. Firstly, consider a one-off gift. It takes $500 is approximately what it costs us to recruit and train a teen health educator. Alternatively, you could consider becoming a monthly giver from $25 per month. This is something that really helps us, knowing that somebody is giving regularly. Both of these options, or any other donation you feel able to make, can be made through our participation in the Flanzer Trust matching program. This matches donations dollar for dollar up to $500 per household per month. Sounds a lot, just remember 500. I did it in my own speech. Through the challenge, we hope to raise $40,000 towards the ongoing work of this intensive but rewarding program. Donations to Healthy Teens through the Flanzer Trust can be made online or by check. We've got some instructions. If you open the packets on your table, the green and blue packets, there are some instructions in there. We have volunteers at the table on the way out to help you if you'd like to do that. Or you can take it home and consider how you might want to take on the challenge in your own time. So I particularly want to thank Legler, Murphy and Battaglia, our event sponsors, and Susan and David Wilcox for being the first to take the challenge and move us towards our targets. Would you applaud them and consider joining them this evening? Okay. we're almost at an end. We come now to our raffle. So if you haven't bought a ticket, it's too late. Thank you to everyone who has bought them online or in advance of today. We have $700 worth of prizes. Let's bring them up. Remember, some have entered who couldn't be here today. We don't do things like the Chamber of Commerce. You don't have to be here to win it. So some people, I hope that at least one prize gets taken away, or I'm doing a lot of driving in the next week, finding the people. I'd like to invite Alison Battaglia onto the stage to help us with the prize draw. Alison is a partner in Legler, Murphy and Battaglia, our presenting sponsor, and she's also a long-standing member of our Volunteer Advisory Council, a group of individuals who share their energy, time, and professional expertise to grow and sustain our work. So if your name is called for the tickets, please just stand briefly and wave your ticket. You might be shouting with joy, but please stand. Just so we can identify you, don't come up to the stage, bring your ticket to the desk over there, and we will give your prize to you. Okay, so the first prize we're going to do is the Bradenton Marauders gift baskets. So there's lots of swag and 4 tickets to a home game of your choice during this 2023 season. So you're going to pull it out, and I'll announce, yeah. Who's going to win? I know a board member who might be very disappointed if they don't win.
Ali Bergman.
Ali Bergman. There we go. Second one, Blue Door Spa. It's the gift card to Blue Door Spa with the cosmetics bag and samples. Who's going to win?
Am I doing this correctly?
Yeah.
How could that be?
Ali Bergman. Wait. She bought a lot of. She's passed it on. Thank you, Ali.
Yes?
Yeah. Okay. If the next one's Ali, then we're just going to go home. Okay. Ansley Mora, Gulf Coast South AHEC. There we go. I recommend Blue Door Spa, owned by a Brit, so it has to be good, right? Right. It's, cook up a storm with a Matteson's recipe book, Chef's Apron mixing bowls, and a Publix gift card. Who's going to win?
Juan Mercado.
Juan Mercado, yes. Hannah's dad, yep. There we go. I want to be invited for dinner, okay? For everything you're going to cook with that one. Okay. Next one is the selection of gift cards for Japan Kore, lots of different restaurants, Atria Cafe, that's my personal favorite for coffee in Manatee County, and Dunkin' Donuts. So let's see who wins.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown. Lisa, well done. And the last one, Seasons 52 UTC experience for 10 people worth $250. I've experienced this one, it's fun. Who's got it? Gillian Schaub. There we go, good job. Congratulations. Thank you so much for taking part in the raffle. I'm sorry if you didn't win, but next time. I'm going to welcome Marianne to close us out.
As you can see, the teen health educators are a pretty hard act to follow, and I'm not even going to try. My job is really to thank everyone and to thank all of you and everyone who helped make this event such a success. First, I would like to acknowledge the Healthy Teens family and volunteers. To our incredible officers, board of directors who work so very hard alongside me, Peggy Algazine, who was our Vanna White over there, and unfortunately, Pat Greco, who is our treasurer, and Matt Liebert. Pat had some illness in the family, and Matt has a brand new baby, so they couldn't be here. To our amazing Volunteer Advisory Council, if you would please stand when I call your name, and we'll ask everyone to hold their applause until the end. You've met Alison Battaglia, Laura Bray, who is not here, Heather Empsall, Mary Greco, Dr. Candace DeLuca, Deborah Landisberg, Jamie McVeigh, Mia Papaya, Susan Weiner, and last but definitely not least, Susan Wilcox. Would all of you stand and let's give them a round of applause. To the others who have helped with the creative elements of today's program, to Charles Clapsaddle and his wonderful Emmy TV team for filming and providing AV capabilities, thank you so much. You're always wonderful. Jonathan mentioned Drew Navy of Navy Studios, who did our brand new, you were the first group to see it, the promotional videos that we have, and we couldn't be more thrilled with that. And to Mia Papaya of Pop Digital Media, and Wendy Dewhurst from Next Gen Magazine for kindly donating their time and cost for this event to take photos. Thank you for helping us tell our story. Thank you to Manatee Technical College and their excellent staff, including the culinary school staff and students, for their delicious refreshments and great service. I want to thank Manatee Farms and the Preston family, who, by the way, have two former teen health educators. One is now a CPA in Tampa, and the other is becoming a physician's assistant, who kindly donated the beautiful centerpieces. Speaking of the centerpieces, there should be a small business card on your table near each of the centerpieces. If you would like to take a plant home, please use the QR code on the card to make a suggested donation to Healthy Teens. And if you have technical difficulties with doing so, please see the lovely ladies at the welcome desk for help. Before we close out the evening, we would also like to ask the representatives of all of our 3 event sponsors, plus all of our teen health educators, to join us by the stage over there again for a few final photographs. Otherwise, please stay for a moment. Enjoy the remaining refreshments. Those desserts don't look like they've barely been touched back there. And some time together. Once again, our warmest thanks to the presenting sponsor, Legler, Murphy, and Battaglia, and to each of you, each and every one of you, for being here tonight, for joining with us and partnering to take care and mentor and give these wonderful, wonderful teens wings so that they can do the wonderful work that they do. Please take home the packets on your tables that give you more information about Healthy Teens, our Teen Health Educator program, and consider, if you will and are able, how you might take the challenge, as Jonathan says it, and continue to support our mission. We hope that you'll continue to stay involved and engaged with us to keep our community youth healthy and successful. Thank you once again for sharing your time tonight and for making Healthy Teens one of your priorities. Thank you again. Good night.